Good morning. I just thought I'd do a little video on my floating gardens. I hope you can see this, but these are the two first ones. That one right there was my first garden that Jonathan and I built during our permaculture course. And it was originally just cattails and hardhack and a couple of willows. Now you can see the willows are just growing like crazy. I've got so much hardhack on it. It's just such a beautiful garden. 9 years. It is 9 years old this year. This one used to be a vegetable garden. It's two pieces of my sister's gangplank turned upside down and a little bit of soil in it. And I did grow vegetables in it for a couple of years, and then the weeds just took over, and then the grasses took over, and then I thought, you know what, I'm just going to let it go. So I let it go, and I now have the beautiful willow tree down there. I have a huge collection of water irises. I have red hot pokers on it. I have this giant alder tree. I mean, it is just absolutely spectacular to see the growth on this in 9 years. So that's my first garden. Here it is from another angle. You can see it a little bit better. It's nice and big. It's got these white flowers in it that the bumblebees absolutely adore. And this garden is just constantly chock-a-block full with little birdies jumping around, feeding off of things. And I get to watch it while sitting in my window up there in my house. And I get to watch all the wildlife have fun in my gardens. And there's a giant fish, by the way, underneath here. I went to check out the root system, which is about 5 feet deep. And there's a giant perch in there that let me know that this was his area and not mine. And then out here, I have my floating wetlands, the floating log booms. The one on the end, I only planted this year, so it's looking a little sparse. The one on this end, on the south end, is a little sparse too. I only planted it in the fall, and I haven't really been, planting it this year, so I'm working on it now. These ones here have been out for 3 years, and you can see there's the white flowers once again are on that end garden, and they are just, the bumbles just love them. So these are filled with water irises, comfrey, hardhack, cattails, grasses. The grasses are amazing. They have the most incredible root system on them. So it's really quite an amazing thing to see. And let's see. Oh yeah, this one right here. I just did this one the last 2 days. So it's got hardhack, grasses, licorice ferns, water irises, more hardhack. I use broom. You can see the broom in there. That's what I use to hold all the gardens together so that they can grow their plants and they don't wash away. More water irises, and I've done some moss pieces on it so that it can hold the moisture in. This is a milk crate that I'm going to use to hold my cattails because beavers love to eat cattails, and I want to try and protect them so that they don't eat my cattails. This garden over here is about a year old, and it has cattails in it that are doing wonderfully because the beaver can't get to it. It's got a solid bottom to it. So it is this is its second summer, and it's mostly hardhack, and they bloomed. You can see there's a little old bloom there. This year I added this poplar. It's looking a little sad, but that's because I just cut the branch off and stuffed it in the water, and it'll grow. And I did the same thing with that bright green leaf there. That's a red dogwood that grows on my shoreline. And so basically I just take whatever is growing in my shoreline and put it in a garden, and then put it out into the middle of the lake and let it stop the waves. That's my shoreline. As you can see, it's all natural. And I just go shopping along the shoreline. There's grasses, there's all these beautiful plants that hold the water or hold the shoreline into place, and they all clean the water. So yeah, here's a little bit of the floating gardens.